고맙습니다.
Wow, you can really dance. Wow, you can really dance. He went.
Ameno, lanciremo.
All women are queens. If she breathes, she's a god!
Cause you frickin' fricks just can't ever be quenched. You frickin' fricks! What will you learn? What will you learn? That your actions have consequences!
Thank you, fuck you, bye, boom!
Long ago, three friends joined together. They became the Amp Theory.
The Amp Theory Podcast, starring Peter,
Make this dumbass video real quick. Hold up, son. I've just been time away from you to do this thing real quick.
Scott,
We're gonna do it live. You like Blackpink over here at the M Theory. You like Blackpink.
How many times were you intimate with my mom?
and J-Mac.
Just like my mom says, dynamite comes in small packages. That's why it's kept me going all these years.
It's okay. I'll never let them see me cry.
Crying.
Now here's your hosts, Peter and Scott.
Bring us in.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Amp Theory Podcast, episode 29.
Happy, I hate to do this, Demarco Murray Day. Because there's another Cowboys victory. So every time the Cowboys win, we're going to do a Cowboys number if it's available. So.
All right.
Spray tan. Did you hear about that story?
Yeah, I did. Maybe we should bring up dirty laundry on the podcast.
I don't know. Maybe we should.
No, probably not.
No? You're right, because if we ever meet him, if we ever get, like, big time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Look back at this and whoop our ass. He was a great cowboy when he was
He
here.
was a great bro. I thought that him, Dez, and Tony...
That was the next triplets, bro.
I thought they were going to get it done. I thought they were going to get it done.
Now we got a new crop of young guys, and we got a new set of triplets.
Yep, and we did it today. Today was the Patriots-Cowboys game.
In
Exciting.
OT.
Exciting
CeeDee
game.
Lamb for the win. Boomer Sooner.
Yeah.
No, you just
All
walk
that.
away. Hey, I want to meet you, sir.
No. Because when he won the game,
He did the
And
wave.
the guy-
I'm
yeah,
going to
he
do it right
waved-
here in the podcast.
yeah, he
So
waved
does
that-
the
that
wave.
guy.
Oh, because he got shoved.
yeah,
I thought
Yeah,
it
he
was
got
like,
shoved, and he got him. Was like,
I thought it was like super
Bye.
petty. I love it. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Trayvon Diggs, another interception.
Oh my, bro! I thought because it didn't come till late, so I thought I was like, damn, this might be the game.
He is the truth.
Yeah,
He may have barring maybe some safety difficulties, but
Yeah,
they
that was-
may have let up a play right after that. But it's okay. We got the W.
Oh.
You
Yeah.
don't want to talk about any negatives right now.
nah, that's definitely on the safety. I
Yeah,
think, you
we'll
know,
put that on the safety on this one.
he's still defensive.
he's a rookie, isn't he?
That's
Nah,
the second
Second
year.
year? Okay.
But I think the stat was last week he had 9 interceptions in his last 9 games. So now he has 10 interceptions in his last 10 games. And that's his, was that his 7th or his 6th of this year?
I thought it was his
Seventh.
7th.
It's his 7th, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
because
like the
he had
highest
2 in
since
one game.
1990.
His 7th of the year, and this is the 6th game.
Yeah.
Next week's a bye week. I'm pretty sure. I think next week's a bye week, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's a bye week.
So
So you guys are
but
going to see
still.
me in something other than Cowboy Blue next week.
Yeah, so we won't,
Finally.
number 30 will be something else.
Because what you don't know is Peter only has one outfit.
That's it. Everything else that I've worn on the podcast, I borrowed from you guys.
Only in the fall.
See, I own multiple colors of the same shirt, basically, minus this. Like, this is the second time I've worn this, but this is, you know, I love this shirt.
Which I hate that you did it to him today again, because last time you had it, It's just too sexy, bro. Look, just show off all the muscles.
Sorry, I got the guns, bro.
I know. Don't do it to him, bro.
Can't help it, bro.
Over there staying hard.
Oh, talking about staying hard, bro. Your boy's been listening to David Goggins again, and bro, I've been getting. Well, I haven't been getting after it. I was lying. Actually,
you motherfucker.
Actually, so last podcast, well, not podcast, but last time we did this, we just did reactions. You kind of sound a little bit funny.
Yeah.
You told us because you went where?
I went to a haunted house, and
and so he was like screaming like a little.
Sucking too much dick. But.
Yeah, he was screaming like a little bitch, and so then Sarah was like, "Hey, Scott was sick." I was like, "No, he wasn't.
I'm good, brother."
He actually went somewhere,
Later.
and that's why his throat was messed up." She's like, "No, he was sick." So I'm over here arguing with her that you weren't sick, and I've been coughing up phlegm all week.
Yeah, so
That's why-
I had to bring up your fake bronchitis story.
That's why your boy is sounding super sexy this week.
Sounds like you've been sucking too much dick this week.
Not this week, but
No, his voice went out because he was humming while he was doing it.
hell no. The ABCs? Ah, shit. No, but
He was
But-
just laughing.
Oh yeah.
so I got here and I said I've been coughing up phlegm, and then you told me.
Oh yeah, that I've been coughing up phlegm too.
So you did get me sick, you son of a bitch.
Hey man, like, what you gonna do about it? I think you got me sick.
Y'all been swapping spit?
I got the bronchitis, bro.
You nobody got time for that.
No,
How do you know you have bronchitis?
I looked it up.
On WebMD?
Yeah.
Did it also tell you that you have like herpes and you're dying from it?
Did you look it up too?
Jesus Christ.
Hey, ask me what kind of bronchitis I got.
What kind of bronchitis do you got?
Acute. Because I'm cute.
Oh my god.
That's so adorable.
Yeah.
Love them dad jokes.
Yeah. That's what my wife said.
Oh yeah. No, I didn't think I was sick until like I started like hacking up shit.
Yeah, well.
Like I was just like coughing and like spitting out
Never mind,
like
I don't want to get into specifics. People are going to stop watching. It's going to be like, what color is it?
it was like
Then you
clear
know if it's-
and then it was like clear.
Like a
Right.
greenish yellow.
Yeah. But it was like really thick chunks that I was coughing up. It looked like I was spitting up bubble gum.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, you know what that means, right?
No.
It means you're a pussy.
Oh. Me too?
Both of us?
Bro, for
I
real.
mean, I don't want to...
All fucking, like, for the past 3 days, it's just, like, good, chunky ones.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know if I want to know.
No, like for real, like I've never for multiple days straight coughed like that.
Yeah.
Like, and I had no fever, had like no other like sickness. I'm just over here like coughing shit up,
Same here.
and like
That's fucking... Not on David Goggins week, bro. I was trying to get after it.
You know what?
I didn't know it was
David
David
would have got after it anyways.
Yeah, but I'm
He'd be
not
like,
there
"Quit
yet.
coughing like a fucking pussy. Get out of here, fucking rum."
I'm like beginner mode. But
You over there looking in your accountability mirror? You're like, "Quit being pussy." I don't want to be a pussy no more.
yeah. Hey, so if your boy's coughing on this fucking episode or
Yeah.
and shit, blame this bitch.
Blame Peter.
You look fucking healthy as fuck over there though.
Yeah. You look like you've been taking like a lot of herbal extract.
No, I've just been eating too much candy, bro.
Bro, I feel
It's
like
the season of giving, so I'm giving myself candy over here.
Hey, okay. So, okay, you bring up something that's kind of accurate. So, it's October. It's spooky month. You got a shit ton of candy and no kids. You got kids. I assume you got candy?
we haven't got
Not yet?
No.
Have you gotten them, like, Halloween costumes yet?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are they going to be?
Peter's gonna be a firefighter
Okay.
and fucking Sonny's gonna be Batman.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Both are heroes,
Yeah.
but one, has money, so clearly the better superhero.
Did y'all hear that Superman's bi?
Okay, that's Superman's son,
Superman's
isn't
son
it? Yeah.
is bisexual.
He's a little bi-curious, like Butters.
Yeah,
He's a little bi-curious.
there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong.
I think that it's kind of silly that they're only doing that to kind of like push like sales, but like nobody cares.
Like
It's like, okay, cool, like gay superhero, bi
Well, the
superhero.
ones that care are mad. Over the,
Oh,
Yeah.
what's funny is it's like, I made Superman gay. It's like it's Superman's son and he's bisexual.
it's like, and
Superman
he's an
is gay.
alien. Let him fuck who he wants to
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, you think Alien be straight or gay? Like they'd be like, hey, I'll just fuck anything. Like,
Yeah,
they're not
because-
gonna have a preference.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he's an alien. He's not even like human. So
Yeah, he can fuck anything.
Yeah.
He can fuck.
he's got a free pass.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of like something.
And
he can fuck.
if you really want to get that real scientific, his dad half is alien, so we know aliens can get it on with anybody. And the mom's side is his mom's a woman, so you would think that maybe he would have an overwhelming, you know.
Don't assume that she's a woman. Just say birth person.
She's a birthing person. And then
Good call.
so people of birth
People of birthing.
are
You mean-
more apt
you mean
are
people of
more
Earth?
apt to want penis. So I mean, it makes him have 3/4 of the way wanting penis and only.
All right, so I'm gonna say one thing about Superman's dick, and this is it. I would be afraid to be
I don't know
Lois
my
Lane to
bad,
take
sorry.
that load, like right, like he can do fucking everything. Like I'm afraid that like his load would shoot her off of into
You
space.
think so?
Like in Scary
Yeah.
Movie.
Yeah, exactly. Like Old Faithful, just
Question.
answer.
Okay, so let's say you meet, Superman's son. You guys really vibing, right? He's into the same things you are. It gets you a little hard. You feel comfortable with him jerking you off?
It's an alien, of course.
But he's also got super strength.
So you'll do it really quick.
Are you telling me that I could say like, "Hey, Superman jerked me off"?
And he'll be like,
Yeah.
but you wouldn't be scared. He's like, oh.
He wouldn't. He's a gentle man.
You think
he loves,
so?
He loves the people.
But you think
He saves people, bro. You think he's gonna break your dick?
you don't think he'll break your
He'd
dick?
be a gentle soul. He's a farm boy from Kansas.
No, we're talking about his son. His son's from the streets.
His son's from the streets of
His son's probably really got that vacuum
Probably a
seal.
little bit
Got
more dirty.
Shit. Anyways, okay. So back to Halloween.
Welcome to episode 29.
God, the last one.
where we ask.
We
all
were
the
off
life's
a week,
important
and this is what
questions.
we come back with. Sorry.
Hey, we really saved it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're really saving it up.
So did you try to point like them in like any direction? Like, hey, like when I was young, I wanted to be this.
Nah.
Or Batman's always been real cool.
I really don't want to spend too much time on this subject because Halloween's a really like sore subject for me.
I'm not gonna
Because
know.
every time I ask my mom to like, buy me something to be that I really want to be, she's
Yeah.
like, "We ain't got money for that," and she would like paint something on my face with her makeup.
So you
Yeah. So
you went from Peter to Patricia on Halloween?
nah, not like that. So I remember one time I asked her like, "Hey, I want to be like a superhero."
Okay.
And she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna call." She said, "You're gonna be el héroe supersónico," and I was like, "Who the fuck is that?" And she's like, "Oh, he's like a Mexican superhero." I'm like, "Oh, word."
Is that the Mexican Flash?
Bro, that's
I heard
what I
Super
thought.
Sonico or
Supersónico. So I was like, "All right,
the Flash?"
bro." I
No
knew
Flash?
I should have known something was up, bro, when I started seeing her grab shit from the house. Like, you go into the
You
kitchen.
going around your dun-dun-duns?
Yeah, bro. That's kind of how it was, bro. She's going to the kitchen for shit. She's going to the pantry. She went to the garage. I'm like,
What's she getting from the pantry?
I don't fucking know, bro. Next thing you know, she like put me in this shit and paraded me around the neighborhood asking for candy and this fucking homemade shit.
Oh, yeah.
And then this person
A
asked me,
costume's a costume, bro.
yeah. Well, then they go and they ask me, this couple was like giving me candy and it's like, oh, who are you? So I like just translated the name from Spanish to English. I was like, Supersonic. And they're like,
Like, where your rings
I
at?
never heard of that before. So like, they just gave me candy and shit.
We're like, oh, it's a Mexican superhero.
Yeah. On another
All
Christmas.
he does is get candy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I made him up tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. On another Christmas. Like,
Christmas? You mean Halloween?
Halloween. My bad. I'm fucked up.
Shit.
So she like we didn't get any costume or anything, and I'll be like, hey, let me just be a ghost. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna paint your face white. I was like, all right, cool. That's cool. So she
Full
paints
white
my
face. Dave
I
Chappelle.
went full white face, bro, for Halloween. But then she like got this black, and she started just.
She turned you into a sugar skull?
She
Made
just,
you
no, bro.
Made you a raccoon.
She just did some random
the
ass
Sting
design, bro.
makeup?
It looked like I had a goddamn butterfly in my fucking face, bro. Like I got fucking face paint at some fucking carnival or some shit as a little kid, and they sit there and they put the fucking butterfly on their face.
Yeah.
And I'm over here asking for candy and shit, bro.
Chiclet?
Yeah.
Wendy wouldn't let me get my face painted at the fair.
No.
Do you remember when we went with Michael and we did him up as Pikachu?
Oh, I told her about that story.
God,
There was a
I've never
girl.
seen-
No, there was a girl that walked
I've
around.
never-
There was a girl walking around with what Michael had.
I've never seen my brother so mad in
We
his
won't
life.
show this on the podcast.
Yeah.
For Michael's dignity.
Oh,
but
whoops. Yeah. No, my,
I'll tell the
my
story
brother was
basically.
so mad.
It's basically
How old was
at the Texas
Oh,
State
this
Fair.
is, I'll be able to pull it up because I can go back to when the picture was taken. It's definitely 3 or 4 years.
Oh, it's like 5 years.
It's
maybe.
when he still had his like fucking Zach Morris pomp.
So at the Texas State Fair and at any state fair, you can get your face painted, right?
Yeah.
So Scott wouldn't want to do it, but I wanted to do it, and like Michael wanted to do it, but he's like, I don't want to do it unless one of y'all do it. So I was like, okay, I'll do it, right? But I was like, I get to go first, and then I get to pick yours, right? But they get to pick mine. So him and Michael were gonna pick mine, and then me and Scott pick his, right? And I'm like, don't worry, we won't pick anything stupid.
2016,
Like,
by the way.
he said one thing. He's like, don't pick anything girly, right? Like, okay, yeah, no, we won't pick anything
Yeah.
girly, right? So they picked mine, right? I ended up being Wolverine. I had like the Wolverine face mask. So it was kind of cool. I'm like, whatever. There's a photo of he put up like, hey, what up, Hugh Jackman? So we did Michael's.
Oh yeah. Here we go. There he is, right there.
I'll put that one up.
Yeah, there's Jonathan as the Wolverine.
So, but then we did Michael. So me and Scott though, and the awesome face painter who will not be named because we don't know who the fuck wore it. But
Can we make
shout
up
out
their
to
name?
you.
Can we make
they
up
were
their
they
name?
were in on the joke, and we decided, okay, we're not gonna pick up something girly. We're gonna pick up this, and we decided to pick that.
Boom.
And that is his reaction. That is his reaction of when he saw himself
Yeah,
in the
bro.
mirror for the first time.
So I've got like
I was
multiple-
telling him it was something really badass. It's
Bro.
like, oh, it's a character like mine.
Bro, I've got like multiple pictures of this. And back in like 2016 when that crying Jordan meme was going around, I face swapped the shit out of this picture.
I have
It's
one,
like
I have one
crying
I did of
Michael
him in my
Jordan.
car where I just did the crying Jordan thing, and he's just looking over at me all sad.
He was mad.
He was super mad.
I'll text Michael and ask if I can get his permission. If so,
Yeah,
I'll show it on the podcast.
It
If
was
not, I'll
like-
show the other one.
I was
But-
like, sorry, bro. I had to
Oh,
do it
man.
to you.
But anyways, Wendy would let me paint my face because I told her that story beforehand. She's like, no, I'm not letting you get anything.
Oh, shit.
All right, question.
Whatever.
So-
But man, I ate so good at the fair. But go ahead.
Question. Since, we just shared that story about when you embarrassed your brother.
Yeah.
Do y'all have any embarrassing stories of like family members doing some shit like that to you?
There's that one time my dad held me down in front of all my friends in the front yard and made me yell "mama."
Made you
Because
yell
I was
mama?
in the car with him and I kept fucking with him. I kept hitting his arm. I'm like 10 at this time. I'm hitting his arm. And all my friends in the neighborhood, they would all gather. We'd gather in my yard and play football.
Yeah.
Just like my yard and the neighbor's yard was like super long, no trees in the way. So they're all out there waiting for me because it's like a Saturday afternoon. And the whole time I'm fucking with my dad, hitting him. And he goes, "Oh, just you wait till we get home, motherfucker." Because he knew those kids were waiting out front too. He goes,
Oh, no.
I'm gonna fuck you up when you get home. And so I got out front. I'm like, "What you gonna do?" Like I'm acting like I'm gonna do something. And he fucking, I can't remember if it was like a judo hip toss or whatever the fuck it was.
Oh, hold on. Your dad had that kind of mobility?
At that time, yeah.
Oh,
He was like in his late 30s at that point.
Yeah,
So he's
yeah,
still
yeah.
semi-agile. So like,
What's an agile?
well, like how us we walk for like 20 minutes. We're like, fuck.
Yeah.
I need to do some more walking.
Yeah,
Anyways,
yeah.
So and then he gets me down and he puts my arm like behind my back and has his like knuckle in my arm and all of my friends are out in the front yard and he says, say yo mama and I'll let you go. I'm like, mama. He goes, louder. I had to do it loud enough to where anybody could hear me. And I was, mama. That was pretty embarrassing, but taught me a lesson. Don't fuck with him.
Yeah.
Still fuck with him.
My stepdad used to fuck with me a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to like talk like with a lisp and all that kind of shit, and like around my friends and say all kinds of like off color things.
Yeah.
And he used to call me Penny Secrets. So Penny Secrets
I've
was
never
like,
heard this nickname.
So Penny Secrets was like this fucking like Barbie doll, I guess. Like I don't fucking know. Like it came out like in the 90s and shit. And I'm out there like playing my Jurassic Park toys and trucks and shit. And he was like, "You like that shit?" I was like, "What? Yeah, sure. What are we talking about?" Fucking Penny Secrets commercial. And then from then on, he's like, Penny Secrets, little gay boy. Like, shit like that. As a little kid, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Like, why are you calling me this? I was like, what's Penny Secrets?
Yeah.
And he used to, like, sing, like, he used to, like freestyle songs and shit, too. And he would, like, just Penny Secret shit all the time.
Yeah.
And,
well, goddamn.
You know, I think we come from a different time. I mean, we're all in our 30s, right?
Oh,
so,
yeah.
like, you know, something that I think the younger people don't realize, like, kind of that we went through. And I'm not saying this is good. You know, it's like your dad kind of picking on you, being like, hey, you gay or what? And you're like, no. You know, you try to act all tough and shit.
For the longest time, my dad was like, I wonder if I'm gay. Or like he like asked my mom, I wonder if he's gay.
like he was like he's married with kids and doesn't know.
No, that's how I
wondered
take it.
about me. He always said to my mom, like, I wonder if he's gay. And so when I found out that he was like not worried, but he was just like, I wonder if.
Yeah.
I would fuck with him all the time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, Dad.
Excuse me,
talk with
father.
a whisper, like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
go and like rub his cheek.
Yeah.
Oh.
Get the fuck off.
Yeah.
Nah, like as like little kids, like you. Okay, so you knew what you're doing there, but like as like little kids and shit, like you don't really know like what things really are, right?
Yeah.
So
like I was self-aware at that time, but like it was never like, at least like in my household, my parents never taught me like, oh, it was wrong or right. They were just like if I turned out to be gay, they'd probably treat me the exact same way.
I'll tell you what, if you were gay, you'd be treated much better than you are now.
Probably, yeah, actually.
Yeah, but like
We'd probably be number 1 on fucking Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, probably. But hey, there's those two assholes in that really lovable gay man. But another
the lovable part.
another embarrassing thing that used to happen to me because my stepdad used to haze me a little bit. I used to have like really ashy elbows, like to the point where they like peel. And there was a commercial that was on, and it said it was a woman talking about dry skin, and I was like, oh, I need to get some of that Vagisil for my elbows.
I think I've heard this story before. Actually.
Oh my goodness.
So stepdad used to call me Popo Boy.
God damn.
That's crazy.
I was like, what? I was like, yeah, I need that for my elbows, bro. He's like, that's not what that's for. But it's hilarious.
Oh, that's
God
funny.
dang.
Yeah, when I was little, I kind of did the same thing. I think it's something about kids. I went to go visit my dad, and we were at the pool, and I was just fucking with him. I was like trying to show him, it's like, man, I'll fuck you up. I was probably like 10 or 11 too. And I was just like, what's up? And he's like, stop.
Young lion has to test.
Yeah. He's
You
like,
know?
he was like, stop. I'm like, shut up, bitch. I was kidney shots and shit like that, you know, just fucking with him. And then like we were at the pool, and like, you know, you had all the girls there and stuff. So your boy was flexing, you know, trying to show him what's up. This motherfucker just went boom, pushed me back, and I fell up against the freaking. There was like a table, like you know, like a little outside table, and I hit that hoe, and I was like, oh. And and even the lifeguard was like, hey, no horsing around. So like, not only did you hear that loud noise of me hitting the table, the bitch had to do the little whistle. Yeah. And then everybody looked at me, and he's like, no horsing around, and I'm just like, like a little bitch. Oh, yeah, that shit was embarrassing.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
There used to be like a bunch of embarrassing shit that would happen, like just like random, like nobody's really around, but it still happens. We were camping, and I had my bike with me, and I'm just like riding my bike, and there was this like girl who I thought was real cute who happened to be on her bike, and I tried to like turn back around to see this bitch, right? Fucking ate shit, fell off. I didn't just fall off my bike; I fell off and over my bike.
Yeah.
And I had to like collect myself like real quick, like, oh, this bitch just saw, like, oh, I'm bleeding.
Skin knees and everything.
Let's get my ashy fucking Vagisilus elbows.
Bro, you know, it's funny because
She just looked at me like, should have been showing up.
yeah. How old were you?
I was probably like 10,
All right, that's cute when it happens at 10, right?
11 maybe.
Okay, well, like fucking 2 years ago, your boy was like 30, 31. I was in Nebraska, and I was on my fucking road bike just fucking getting it in, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And this girl was passing me like this, right? And I wasn't even paying attention to her. I'm not trying to say like, oh, she was bad looking or whatever, but she was just passing. And I accidentally got off the like the sidewalk type thing. 'Cause in Nebraska they have like dedicated for running and cycling, so you don't have to be on the road.
Yeah.
I got off, but you know road bikes have those little thin ass tires.
Yeah.
And I tried to get back on. I fell down, and like the worst thing is when you fall down and you're like, "Fuck!" But then when somebody runs up and they're like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good."
Yeah.
Like I'm fucking all bleeding and shit. I get. And the worst thing in the world is getting back on your bike and then like taking off. It's like
the walk of shame.
yeah, it's just like
Like, what do I do? I'm an adult. I can't cry to nobody. I gotta get back on my fucking bike.
yeah, bro. I'm fucking bleeding and shit. Like that was the part that was embarrassing. It was just like when somebody asks you if you're okay. It's almost like it's better if they don't. Like I know they're trying to be nice.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not their fault, but it just hurts the ego.
Would you almost rather have them be like, smooth move, bitch?
I would rather,
as they drive by?
Yeah, I would rather, because then I could laugh about it.
Like,
yeah. Fuck
I'd
that.
like to take this moment to say, cyclists, get on the fucking sidewalk, get out of the road. Thank you. Go ahead.
Well, actually,
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
All right, wait. Okay, but I think that's a little controversial because I looked up the stats, right? I used to bicycle on the road. I almost got hit like 3 times, bro.
Get out of the road.
So then I was thinking, let me get on the sidewalk. But the thing is that it's actually dangerous because, you know, there's an actual amount of people that die from getting hit, like walking on the sidewalk by cyclists.
I'd rather hit somebody on the sidewalk than get hit by a car.
Okay, so here's the thing. More people get hit on the sidewalk because when cars come out, you know, like there's times where the sidewalk crosses the street.
Well, that's when you got to be careful. As a cyclist, you need to have situational awareness. You have to realize that you're not on a motorcycle when you're on a bicycle. You're on a bicycle. You can go like 20 miles an hour tops if you're really huffing it, and you got them strong-ass legs.
Bro, what do you have against cyclists, bro? I feel like it's real personal.
Get out of my fucking way.
Oh, shit.
Bro, I know. You want me to get off on cyclists? I just wanted to give you my quick little PSA.
Do it.
Get the fuck out.
Get after
If you really want me to go off on cyclists,
Yeah,
I will.
go off on
Get
them.
out of the fucking road, okay?
Damn.
Swear to God, nothing makes me more angry than I'm at a red light and there's a group of fucking cyclists in front of me who are going to go slow as fuck. Who acting like you're going to go to the Tour de France just because you're a rich motherfucker who doesn't know how to work out properly. So you're like, well, you know what I know how to do? I can ride a bike, so let me do that because I'm bored as fuck all
and
day.
then they wear gloves.
Get off your fucking spandex and your special-ass fucking butt pads that you have to wear because you want to ride those specialized bikes with those seats that go up your ass.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
How do you piss in those? You just piss yourself?
No, they piss themselves.
Word?
I think you just pull the panties to the side.
Bro, it's called, guess what? Bicycles were great 150 years ago, or if you're a fucking kid.
Shit.
Otherwise, get a fucking car like an adult.
Oh, shit.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Hey, so you remember how Peter told you that I almost killed a woman by hitting her in my car? I'll tell you what.
If it makes you feel better, she was at the tail end of her life anyway.
Yeah, she was in her twilight years.
Damn, fucked up. She's probably dead right now.
Maybe.
Rest in peace.
I went riding bikes with a friend of mine through these trails.
I get ahead of myself. I'm sorry.
I do not condone hitting cyclists with your car. I just want to make that abundantly clear. My whole thing is get out of my fucking way.
Now, the lady that I hit with my car went on a bike. Don't even trip about that. But the second lady that I almost murdered, equally as old, I was on a bike and she was on a bike. My friend didn't tell me that the fucking brakes didn't work on this bike. And I'm tearing ass down this hill in this trail, bro. And this old woman just in the middle of the way, and I'm like, I try to hit the brakes don't work. I'm like, move, bitch. And she's like, huh? I'm like, fucking move. And she's like, what? And brakes don't work, so I try to stop the bike by like slowing down the tire with my foot, right? Yeah. So we're going, and that front tire, I put my foot on it. I slow down a little bit. I'm still going, move. This old bitch is still just looking at me like, what? Huh?
I think you're supposed to be
what?
On your left, and you're supposed to go on the left.
This bitch is in the middle of the fucking thing.
Oh.
So, you know.
Did you hit her?
I sure as fuck did.
Really?
We hit like, boom. And when we hit, I jumped off the bike. And I was able to stand, and she went, ah! Like, she fucking tilted over.
Yeah.
And she was like, you hit me! And I was like, I said move. I was like, did you not, first of all, are you okay? Yeah. It's like,
After he said, "I told you
didn't
to
fucking move." Like, you didn't move. Are you okay? Why didn't you get out of the way? You saw me coming. Train comes through. You get off the tracks.
I don't know, bro. That sounds like a little white privilege to me.
It was an old white woman. Fuck her. It
You
equaled
hit
out.
her, and it's her fault.
Yeah, she was an old white woman. It equaled out.
What's up? What
You
see?
good?
Something that just blew my mind.
What blew your mind?
So you know this is episode 29, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today's the 17th of October.
Uh huh.
Okay.
Next Saturday, or next Sunday, which is when we usually record the podcast, is 24th, which would be episode 30. The following weekend is Halloween, which we should do a Halloween special.
Yeah,
it's
we-
also our 31st episode on the 31st of October.
Dang. Okay. So we'll save all Halloween conversations till that day then.
Yes. But that
Or-
just blew my mind. Just
or
now.
to the
I was looking,
episode
I was
that'll
like,
air
wait a
that
minute.
day.
I'm like, Halloween's on a Sunday. I'm like, that's in 2 weeks. It's the 31st, and it's our 31st episode. So maybe that's why God intended us to be off last week.
Maybe.
Made us want to be lazy.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Anyway, sorry.
Maybe.
I was listening to your story, and then I just looked at the date, and it just rang in my head. I'm like, the 31st episode on the 31st, and it'd be Halloween because I'm dressing up.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm dressing up too.
We have to wear.
Oh, you gonna be Supersonic again?
Yeah, fuck you.
Yes, I want you to be
I
supersonic.
ain't gonna be no fucking supersonic. Fuck y'all. I told y'all I didn't want to talk about it.
I'm
You
by
have
the
to
way,
talk
if
to-
you
you
dress
have to
up,
talk to us in 2
you gotta
weeks.
wear your costume the whole episode and for the reactions that week.
Yeah, I'm down.
Oh, yeah.
So pick your costumes wisely.
Who do you want to be?
I'm
Like,
su-
what are you
it's
thinking?
gonna be a surprise.
Right now, just what are you thinking?
Okay, right now.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll go last. You guys go first. 'Cause it's gonna segue into another topic.
Okay, so you're gonna be Supersonic?
No, fuck you. I'm gonna be. I was thinking about being.
Trick or treat?
being
Yeah, what you got?
Dwight.
Ah, fuck
From
me.
the office.
Hit my tip.
No, fuck that. It's mine now.
Oh.
You want to buy?
Yeah, give me some bottle caps, dog.
Wait, what color is this one? Oh, this one's a good one. Yeah, I was thinking about being Dwight from The Office, but
Really?
No, I don't know.
Well, think about it. We'll surprise each other. We don't need to know unless you two are going as couple costumes. I don't know what I'm gonna go as. I think I don't know.
We're gonna go as Bonnie.
No, you go for next. What are you gonna be?
Me and Peter are gonna be Bonnie and Clyde.
All right, you gotta be something relevant. Nobody who watches our podcast knows what Bonnie and Clyde is.
What?
I'm gonna be Jimin.
Are you gonna be who?
You be Jimin?
I'm gonna be Jimin.
You be Jimin?
I'll probably come as Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stone Cold Steve Austin? Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck with that. You gonna wear a skull cap the whole time? You gonna shave a goatee?
Man, I'll try to go to you. You be Stone Cold.
That or you can come as, oh no, maybe not Hulk Hogan.
Oh, maybe I'd be Eddie Guerrero.
Oh,
Shit! Okay, maybe I have to come as a wrestler then.
No, fuck you. You're out.
No. Okay. I
Uh-uh.
have an idea, but what I would want to go as
No, fuck off, Kevin Owens.
is the front man from Squid Game. Dude with the black mask.
Bro, that would actually be kind of funny if we were all like the little X, square, and triangle.
X wasn't there though.
Yeah, it's just square, triangle,
Oh, you know what I mean, though.
circle.
Yeah, square, triangle, circle.
Speaking
yeah,
of Squid Game, I know you're on what, episode 7?
I'm on 7.
You're on 2?
Yeah.
yeah.
And I've finished it.
You finished it? Is it worth it at the end?
Bro, it's so good.
Is it good?
Episode 6, and I know you just watched episode 6. Episode 6 make you cry. It made me ugly cry.
Yeah.
At multiple different points.
Yeah, I don't cry.
With multiple different characters, too. And what I was telling him is, okay, spoilers ahead, and he already kind of knows, and you know at this point, Sang-woo is a bitch.
The
smart dude?
The smart dude, yeah.
He's a bitch.
He's a big bitch.
And they trick you early on in the episodes, like, especially, like, at, like, the 3rd episode, he has a moment with the Ali guy.
Yeah.
And, like, he, like, helps him out or whatever.
Yeah, he's a
and you're like, oh,
backstabber.
he's a good guy. And, like,
Nah,
nah.
he's a backstabbing bitch.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't tell him anything else. Don't tell Scott anything else.
Yeah.
So,
But it's a good show. It's a great concept.
yeah.
It's really good.
But I feel butts coming.
Okay.
Oh.
No,
Here's- go ahead and go with your thing, but then I'll have a follow-up question.
I think that man, I wish that I spoke the language because I would like to enjoy it in its natural language because I think that certain reactions are like missed when the dub.
Are you watching the subtitles or the dub version?
Dub version.
Don't watch the dub version.
Well, it's too late. I'm 7 episodes in.
You not like to read?
Nah, bro. I'll fall asleep if I start reading.
Listening to it in Korean and just the subtitles is the way I've watched it. And like the acting comes through so much better.
I bet it does.
Nah, you know what? Like you showed me a little bit of episode 1 where they're like asking questions and everything. I do like the voices. I do like their natural voices, but I'm a man who likes his dubs. And
I listened to the dub, and it's been controversial. The dub is terrible.
The dub is good, I think.
Nah.
Not for that one actress, the really annoying one. The really annoying
the lady.
The lady.
I love her, bro.
No, I'm just saying the dub doesn't come off good for her.
Yeah.
But for like Gihan, like I think it's like a perfect voice for him. Like the dub voice.
No, I'm team subs over dubs.
Sorry. No, bro. The very first subtitled movie that I ever saw was Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon in the movie theater. Yeah. Because like I saw the trailer, it's like, oh shit, martial arts epic. This is gonna be fucking awesome. Yeah. And we get there and it's all in Chinese, and I'm like,
the only movies
I'm not cultured.
I like watching art in its original form. We listen to K-pop music with subtitles. And we appreciate the original art. It's just the same thing.
No, fuck that. The only thing that I will ever watch subbed is Passion of the Christ.
I've never seen it.
And Apocalypto.
I already know the story, so I've never seen it.
He's like, I believe. I didn't watch the movie though.
Bro. But anyways, my question is, I'll spoil a little bit. Each one of the games, do you want to run down the games to see how you would do? Or how you think you would do?
So I've seen red light, green light.
So the first game is red light, green light. I feel like we would all pass that.
I think I'd...
I think if I knew that you were gonna pop my ass if I moved, I would do good. But I think like I think the thing that's a little unfair is that like
it catches them off guard.
Yeah, that they're
a lot of
die.
people stop. Like they're like, okay. I mean, but here's the thing too: the voice, like the speaker, it tells you the instructions very clearly each time.
And it does say eliminated.
And you don't catch that at the very beginning, but like then after that, you notice that they all listen to her very carefully. Yeah, and they repeat it twice.
Yeah. Well, because that first dude, he gets popped, right? And then the dude behind him is like, hey, dumbass, like, get up. Like, you're eliminated, but, like, get the fuck up.
Yeah.
And then he, like, spits out that blood, and then just...
Like, oh, shit.
Everything just went... Meh.
So here's the other thing, too. I decided to... Wendy was like, hey, I haven't seen any of it, but I already knew about the red light, green light game.
Right.
The first game. But, so... That's
all those memes came out, like, before... I watched it with that girl.
Oh yeah, it's been with Ali and everybody like that. Yeah. So Wendy was like, "Hey, play this," because she had already watched it, but she was like, "I want to hear it in English, like that the red light, green light one that dub version. That giant doll thing doesn't sing a song. It doesn't. If you go back and watch it, it doesn't sing a song. But in the original Korean version, when she turns around, it sings a song really creepily every time before it turns back around.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so it's way better. And I mean, I'd show it to you guys if you wanted to, but it adds so much more to the scene, and that's why I was like, oh. And Wendy was like, oh, they're not even playing the song. I'm like, what song? And then I listened to her like, oh, the song makes it like way like creepier and better.
Yeah.
But anyways, just divulge on that.
Yeah. So yeah, if I knew that you were gonna shoot my ass, I think I would do very well.
Okay.
But, okay, so do you think that she would do very well quickly? Or do you think you would end up like some of those poor bastards that were like stuck at the back because they didn't
No. If I knew what the fuck was going on, I'd get there quick. I can't say that I would react any different if all of a sudden I'm like thinking we're playing a cool game and then motherfuckers get shot.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, shit.
Would you have voted to go home?
Probably, yeah. I'd be like, fuck that shit.
How mad would you be if you...
trying to live.
So out of like the 201 people left, and it came down to like one person again, and that person was like, nah, fuck it, we're staying. How angry would you have been?
I'd have been like, dude, I'd fucking popped his ass. I'd be like, can we kill him next?
But you know, it actually shows like how, not like greed, but like some of that desperation.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, by the way, before you make up your mind, if you really want to go, money. Yeah. Like, this is all the money that you're like potentially able to win. That's when everybody's tune was like, hold up, what?
Yeah.
Nah, we staying.
So the second game, is sugar honeycombs, which I know you haven't got to that yet. So basically is they make sugar honeycombs, which once it hardens, it's kind of hard to get. And then they have to pick a shape, either a circle, triangle, star, or an umbrella before they start the game, right? Well, then their object is to carve out whatever that shape is.
Okay.
So it's already imprinted, but you have to get through the honeycomb with just a little pin within 10 minutes. And if you don't, or if it breaks, you get eliminated and they get shot.
I think I would have probably struggled with that one.
Well, no. So originally, if you would have seen that on the wall, because they see the circle, triangle,
you got to
star, and the umbrella, and you go you have to pick a shape before you start anything.
Is it
stand behind it.
Is it a random?
No, you pick it.
Oh, okay.
You pick it, yeah.
But you don't know.
What would you?
don't know what you're gonna do.
What would you have picked? You think? I would have picked circle because I feel like circle would have been okay, I could have been able to do that, but then I'd be like, okay, whatever circle would have been like.
I like triangles. I probably would have been partial to a triangle.
I probably would have done triangle. Just try to do a straight line.
Actually, you know what? I'm such a big Cowboys fan. I think I probably would maybe pick the star too.
There you go.
Yeah. That one because it was.
The umbrella would be the worst in this situation.
Yeah.
Did people pick umbrellas in that?
Just wait till you watch the episode. I don't want to spoil anything.
Yeah. What's the third one?
Third one is tug of war. That's good old fashioned, but in this tug of war, it's if
10.
you get tugged over the
10 and 10. Yeah.
Yeah. So 10 and 10, and if you get tugged over, you fall to your death.
So I've seen cut up bits of that. Do you think they have that full tug of war on YouTube?
No, we ain't watching that shit.
Probably not.
I just want to see it.
Nah, motherfucker, you go watch the thing.
Ah,
you better earn that shit like all of us. That one was fucked up. That one all depends on your team. So
yeah,
I mean, I'm thinking, I'm a pretty tall guy. I weigh a lot, so maybe
throw you in the back.
Maybe I'd get on a good team. I'd probably be somebody's number 1 draft pick.
Yeah. Fourth game is marbles.
That'll
make you cry.
Yeah, that one was a sad one.
That one again is a choose your own adventure. You choose different marble games you want to play.
Yeah,
They played a whole bunch of different little schoolyard marble games. And the winner, whoever gets who has the player's marbles at the end, wins, and the loser gets eliminated. To spoil that episode for you.
Yeah.
I pretty much kind of know what's going on with that one.
Yeah. So that one, I guess it just all depends on the game we pick.
And that's the one you cried in, right?
Yes. Fifth game is glass stepping stones.
Glass stepping stones?
Basically, they're up high as fuck like they are in the tug of war games. And there's 2 glass stepping stones down, and then there's a little gap, so you have to jump to each one.
Oh, shit.
Well, one on each side. One is tempered glass, and one is regular glass.
Oh, shit.
So you would think the later on, and they have to pick a number 2, and the number that you pick is the order that you go across the bridge. So number 1 is basically fucked.
Oh, no.
Because on each row, one of those glasses is tempered, so you're falling through to your death. So, and then the 6th and final game is Squid Game.
Okay. And you pretty much learn how to play Squid Game in the very beginning.
Yeah.
From the opening
I didn't
scene.
get it. I didn't get
Basically, it's you start at the top point, and the one person's in the giant part of the squid or whatever, and you have to try to make it to the other point, and the other person has to try to stop you to get there. So basically, the final, the Squid Game is an all-out battle to the death.
Oh wow!
And the other person has to make it to the other side of the squid to win the game.
So is it 1-on-1? Do you think it's 1-on-1 at the end?
I don't know. You'll have to watch and see. You're almost there. You're on episode 7. I don't want to give anything away
I
at all.
I have to wait 2 weeks because I'm watching it with my daughter, and I get her every other weekend.
Oh dang!
I got a question. So I saw a little bit of change in the people from playing a red light, green light to being nah, fuck this, we're going home, to realizing that they can get a shit ton of money. How much does that progress and people's changing throughout the games as they go on?
Me and him have seen that far and you haven't, but it's only an episode away.
I mean, you can just say
spoil
non-spoilery as you can.
I mean, so basically they end up voting to quit and go back home.
In the first episode.
So they end up going back home.
Right.
And then they decide to, a small majority of them decide to go back.
Yeah, I knew that, yeah.
Yeah. So, then they just go back and they play again.
Are you saying the personalities?
Yeah. How did the game change them?
Oh yeah, a lot, bro.
Some of them permanently.
Yeah, I think I think the only person that really kind of stays true throughout the whole thing is the main character.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, because Sang-woo changes
and even like the old guy for the most part stays pretty true.
Yeah, no spoilers.
He
doesn't.
No. I'm saying he was my favorite part of like the first episode, and I think it's because I'm watching it dubbed. Like every time that they'd be like red light, like he would jump like right beforehand, like land as it said red light, and he just had this smile on his face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like to me, I kind of felt and I'm 7 episodes in, and so I don't think that this is a spoiler, but I kind of felt like he had. At the beginning, I felt like he had been in those Squid Games before because of how
like he was a veteran.
Yeah, just kind of how like the red light, green light. He just kind of.
But if you think about it
really
though,
quick.
if you think about it that way, if he had played the Squid Games before, well, I mean, there's a possibility that
Bro, you gotta wait 2 weeks.
They could have voted no.
Huh?
You gotta wait 2 weeks to watch 2 episodes.
There's only 9 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess
Bro,
so.
episode 8 gives away so much.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. Well, I guess 3 more episodes because I got like a little bit into 7.
Oh, okay.
Then 8, 9. Because 6 is the marble game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw that. I was like, damn, that's fucked up.
That's gonna fuck you up.
A lot of shit happens in that 7th one. That 7th one is the Glass Stepping Stones episode too.
Yeah.
Or no, the 8th one. Yeah. Yeah, the 8th episode.
Yeah.
The VIP is episode whatever that one is.
Yeah, it's a good show, man. Like this is
So
only the
good.
second Korean movie that I've seen. That first one, Parasite. Did y'all see that one?
Yeah. Super good.
I've seen
really
Train to Busan.
I don't know what the
I've
hell.
never seen that, but I heard that's really good.
Train to Busan's pretty good. It's like a zombie movie on a train. They have like no like firearms.
Yeah.
And they basically have to like survive on the train. The zombies come and all that shit.
Question: is South Korea the new Hollywood, bro?
Ooh.
Tell you what, according to Wendy, all the girls are simping on the one dude that introduces the game to Gihan, the main character.
Oh yeah.
He's super good looking or whatever. Apparently, all the girls are extra simping over him, making TikToks of him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's like
But he's a
the-
super good looking dude. But apparently, he was like on like Wendy was telling me like, oh, he's a big hit like in Korea. Like he was on like a teen heartthrob show back in the day that he was everybody's crush. And now he's on here. He's like more mature and even more sexy.
He sounds like the
everybody
Peter,
over there's losing their shit over him.
yeah, he sounds like the Peter Vasquez of South Korea.
Then you hear that dead silence.
45 minutes can be ended now. No, okay.
That's called a mic drop, bro.
That's the wrong kind of mic drop. We don't want that kind.
Damn.
Everybody stops talking.
Here's something funny.
Tell me something funny.
So, you know, I got a buddy named Ronnie.
Yeah.
And Ronnie likes to play with penises. It's part of the story. I'm just mentioning that.
Yeah.
One time, me, him, and our buddy Zach went to go work out.
Is this Zach I know?
Yeah, Zach.
Oh, that's Zach.
Yeah, Zach. And we were working out at not LA Fitness, Lifetime.
This is when Zach was still wearing gloves at the gym.
Yeah, he was. You know, remember he lost like a lot of weight. He was looking all Papa Daddy.
Sorry to call him out for wearing
A
gloves.
little bit, yeah.
He was looking.
It's okay. I used
sexy.
to wear gloves at the gym.
He was a heartthrob.
Grown man can do that. It's okay.
He's not ever really been able to put muscle on. He's got a swimmer's body.
Get that Michael
Hey,
Phelps body.
no, he's got
Yeah, a little
that
bit,
Tyson Fury body where it's like
Yeah,
you
a little
No,
bit.
I got the Tyson Fury body.
That's the peak of male performance body.
Yes.
But he was bench pressing, right? Mm-hmm. And like I don't know, you play with your.
This is what I think.
We joke.
Yeah.
We joke as like straight people, right?
Yeah.
And then like you add somebody who's gay to the mix, and it just enhances the funny.
Yeah.
Because he was bench pressing.
Who was Zach was bench pressing?
Zach was bench pressing, and so I go up and I was spotting him as a joke. I put my dick really close to his face, and I was like, "Talking to the mic, bitch." Oh, and then Ronnie, without skipping a beat, was like, "Ooh, is it karaoke night?"
That's great.
I remember that.
And
pretty good.
Zach starts laughing while he's under like a few plates. He's like, "Oh," you know?
That's pretty good.
I crack up. I turn around a little bit just to turn around and see. He's like, He's I help him re-rack it. But we were talking about mics, and I just thought that was hilarious.
Fucking hilarious.
It was
It's a
fucking
karaoke night.
Bro, I did not expect that shit. That shit was so funny.
That's hilarious.
Ronnie was cool, dude. I wonder whatever happened to him.
Yeah,
is he married?
No,
Adopted children?
No, I ran into him not too long ago. Like a year ago or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it looks like he's doing fine.
That's good.
Yeah. Okay, so people from the podcast don't know this, but I do a horrible job of like keeping connections with people. I'm like, so like a lot of like people that know me, like wouldn't think this of me, but like I'm actually very like introverted in the sense that I like to be by myself a lot.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. And so the thing is that like I do a shitty job of reaching out to people and maintaining those relationships.
Same.
And it's not because I don't want to. It's because I get so busy, like just doing the shit that I like to do, that it's a little bit hard. Now, people say you're not introverted because they see me like hang out with people. Like once I feel comfortable with you, I'm like,
Yeah, that's different.
I'm out, you know, like just like, you know?
Yeah.
And so, you know, you guys experienced it, you know, Ronnie's experienced it, you know, like shit. I live not too far from my mom. I hardly go see her, you know, like I don't know. It's just a thing about me that like
I've been knowing this.
yeah.
There would be years where we'd only talk like maybe like 2-3 times a year.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like every time we'd like talk or like meet up or hang out, it was like nothing that ever like we didn't miss a beat.
Yeah. I mean, that's how I feel like every time I see you guys. It's like it's not because of anything bad that we stopped talking. So when I see you, it's like a really good like, oh shit, hey, what's up? You know, it's like we just pick back up from where you know we left off. But man, I don't know. Like I feel like as technology progresses, you know, like it's kind of easier for people to start being like that. You know,
Especially with like Facebook. There were a bunch of people I was like, man, I really kind of miss this person. I wonder what they're doing. And then I look at their Facebook like, cool, now I don't need to talk to them.
Yeah.
All caught up.
All caught up.
Yeah, no, and I
You got 6 kids now. Cool.
I say that like if you know I have family members and friends that actually watch this, it's not that I don't care. You know, it's just like
I don't care.
Yeah, it's just a bad thing about me, man. Like I do care, and that's why I like to like. I don't even get on Facebook that much, but when I do see things about people's families and stuff like that, it does make me feel good. And I'm like, oh, I'm happy that person's doing good, you know.
Yeah, I remember
Speaking
when
of family, shout out to your dad, Timothy. Count to see if he's watching.
Yeah.
Maybe not this deep, but hey, Dad.
Maybe 50 minutes deep. He might be watching.
Yeah. He might be sitting there like 4 a.m. watching this, but hey, they're talking about me.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool guy. I've only talked to you one time, but you seem pretty good.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He calls me every day.
It's good.
Tries to tell me dad jokes and stuff, and sometimes I gotta give him the pity laugh. You know it's a pity laugh.
Oh, yeah. I used to say that all the time. No, I think we're all bad at keeping connections with people. I think it's just part of, I don't know if it's just part of getting older in general, or just, I don't know if it's more of the age that we live in.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I remember when I found out Peter was married, I was pissed off I wasn't invited to the wedding.
To be honest,
I just sound selfish.
Yeah, I was like, I'm making your day about me.
Be mad.
No, that's what I just said. I was like, I'm making your day about me. Why the fuck wasn't I there?
Oh, okay, yeah, I get you then.
Yeah, no, we just showed up to the
JP?
Justice of the Peace, and
No justice, no peace.
we were like, hey,
Got me face down in the middle of the street. Oh, we're gonna get copyright claim for that.
yeah, don't do that. Yeah.
So you got married.
Yeah, I got
I
married.
didn't know. I made it about myself.
Yeah.
And that was like 11 years ago.
I think
Very much a Scott thing to do.
Yeah, I think if I quoted you, I think you were like, "Why did you do this to me?" I was like,
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I like cried. I was like, why would you do this to me?
Yeah. You were like, I'll never forgive you.
I thought I would be your best man.
You said you wanted to be the flower boy and the best man.
Yeah, I want to be the ring bearer. I want to give you the rings off my dick, though. I don't know. That's probably why you didn't have me there.
Yeah.
You don't want me to show you up.
I would have enjoyed it better if you would have grown your pubes out really long on your ball sack and then done a little cute bow Get the 2 rings.
That would be really cute. That's a lot of growing though.
Hey, you the best man or not?
Yeah, I'll get extensions for that shit.
Yeah.
Ball hair extensions. So, Jonathan, you got any dream wedding ideas?
Not ball hair extensions.
Bro, I think that'd be fucking baller.
I like my balls clean shaven. Sorry, Mom, if you're watching this.
Hey, look. So I just need to say that if whoever gets married first,
That's a race.
Ain't no race.
He's got somebody and I don't. He's winning so far.
no, whoever gets married first, I
We'll
think
be going
it
to
would
the
be
justice of the peace if it's me and Wendy.
Well, whatever you do, we should have a wedding podcast. Don't be selfish.
Oh, that's a pretty good idea.
Don't
Hey,
be
why
selfish.
don't you and Sarah renew your vows?
Yeah, we have a Renew Your Vows podcast, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Fuck it, let's do it.
He's like, hell yeah, anything to give you.
That's dope.
That's dope.
I mean, it's not a terrible idea.
Yeah, it's not.
Maybe a wedding celebration podcast.
Yeah.
From Vegas. You seem like the kind of bro that go to like Vegas and get married, like in the little chapel.
That's our,
Like-
if me and Wendy get married, that's probably gonna work for land.
Bro, you can
Oh,
get married.
way.
You can get married by Elvis and have your dad dress up too.
Weddings are overrated.
You just need something
Spending
like
way too much money on some shit that half of the motherfuckers don't even like. Regret in 3 years.
Yeah.
Spending way too much money on one night. Like, just get all your friends together, throw a bitchin' ass party, go to Vegas, get married by Elvis, and call it a day, bro.
That's all I want. I want the free shit that comes like I'm in this shit for life. Give me gifts up front.
Going to get married by Elvis is honestly a better experience than having a wedding because I've been to 3 weddings in my life. One of them was my sister's wedding, which I cried at, but that's different.
Because you're a crier.
But the other ones I went to, like, okay, it's cool, but I'm just looking around. I'm like looking at all the different little things that they buy, and I sat there and I watched my mom plan my sister's wedding. And they're like planning like all these things, like we can only have these colors of M&Ms, and I'm like, y'all motherfuckers are doing way too much. And I look at it every time you go to a wedding, you see all that shit on there, bro. They meticulously pick every little single thing. Like, bro, just go get trashed and go get married by Elvis, and that's a way better time than spending $50,000 on some shit you're gonna forget about and not even give a fuck about in 3 years.
Nah,
unless you like to be traditional and you want to go to a church, I get people like to do that. But I live in the real world, so sorry.
Yeah. And then 50% of marriages end in divorce. So all that effort you put into that shit,
Exactly.
you're gonna do it again when you get married again.
Yeah.
Shit.
Hey, ain't it funny that some people
But
plan
if
their
my
weddings?
wife really wanted to have a wedding, I can have a wedding.
You know
I'm
what's
not an asshole.
Yeah, you know what's funny is that some people get married once, get divorced, and then when they get married again, they have to make decisions like, I don't want this wedding to look too much like the last wedding. That's kind of funny.
I'm glad I don't have that fucking problem.
Yeah.
My favorite things about going to weddings though is being being a groomsman in a wedding. Like fucking 2018, 2019, I was a groomsman in 3 different weddings.
Oh wow. Ooh. Everybody
Wow,
wants to
everybody
be
loves
their
Scott.
wedding. Yeah.
That's true, though.
It's just, yeah, I was like fucking like this is. I was like there. I was like,
This is ridiculous.
I was
I'm
like,
tired of being important.
I was like, this is really fucking cool. Like what they're doing here. Like this looks like they did this shit on the cheap. And I'm like, hey, on the low, how much did you spend? They're like, fuck you, too much.
Oh shit.
Every single time.
Fuck you too much. That's a good answer, actually.
Do you actually like? Is it appropriate to ever ask somebody how much you spent on your wedding?
I mean, if you're curious, it's not like. I think there's intent in the voice. Like, hey man, this is a fucking baller ass wedding. How much you spend on this shit, bro? And then they can
Except
be
the
like,
fact that you
"Hey."
just said you're like, oh, this seems pretty cheap. How much you spent?
You're not gonna tell the groom that this looks cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, you talk shit to your friends.
Yeah. I think me and my wife had talked about it. You know, once we get up, you know, once the podcast gets up and running, we start making some money. You know, we'll probably renew our vows. You know?
Yeah.
You know, so please subscribe, like and subscribe. But
Damn.
what's up,
Watching TJ Watt over here throwing punches.
TJ Watt?
Good play for the Steelers.
Oh, he was fighting.
Throwing punches.
Why?
I don't know.
Was he mad?
Steelers and Ravens are playing right now. Oh no, not Steelers and wow. Steelers and Seahawks. Wow.
I was about to say Ravens. I was like, they played twice.
Whoops. Anyways.
Whoop.
No, man, but fuck, life's crazy, man. You know, Do you think that if something like the Squid Games ever happened in real life, people would do it, knowing that they would die if they don't?
100%.
Yeah, it's 100%.
100%.
Yeah, people are out there like, if there's the
That's a lot of
slightest
money.
possibility that they could like earn money or whatever
Yeah.
from that, guarantee people are doing it. They're
That's a
like,
lot
I'm just
of
gonna roll
money,
the
bro.
dice. Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
Oh wow.
It goes back to that conversation that we used to have, like, what would you do for $1 million? Or you put
I'm doing a lot for $1 million.
you quadruple that shit.
Now, would I
playing
kill
Squid
somebody
Game.
for $1 million? No.
Would you what?
Would I kill somebody for $1 million? No.
No, but you'd put your life on the line.
Yeah, or suck a dick or whatever.
I think for $1 million, I think I would just jerk.
I'd do a lot of shit for $1 million.
Yeah.
To completion?
Yeah,
Oh, see, I think completion, you'd need
that's
a
$1
little,
million.
you need a little pay bonus for a little completion.
But you know, with inflation, $1 million now isn't what it was before.
yeah, you can get like
And then after
600
taxes,
More than I got right now.
you can
Yeah,
get
what about after
600 grand.
taxes?
That's still more than I got right now.
Well, if it's all cash, maybe it's tax free, unless the IRS is like, hey, this
Yeah.
beats that $600 threshold. I need to see what's going
You
on
wouldn't suck a
here.
dick for $1 million.
I don't know about $1 million.
You goddamn liar. You gonna suck a dick for $1 million? You're a goddamn liar.
No, I'm not.
Anybody that says no is a liar or a homophobe.
But, okay,
Which
but
are
then
you? Which are you? Liar or homophobe?
no,
I'm a
but then,
homophobe.
but then it comes back, right? Like, okay, am I just sucking a dick, or do I have to like suck it to completion? If I have to suck it to completion, I want a bonus.
Or what?
you get the
500,000? What? 500,000?
I mean, give me like something.
I don't know, bro. You think that's how much porn stars are getting for sucking to completion?
No. You get way less than that.
Exactly.
They
so.
get, they're making like 100K.
So why would anybody
a year.
ever pay somebody with no experience, you know,
true.
$1 million? to
You
suck a
haven't
dick?
watched episode 8 of Squid Game yet.
Oh shit! They sucking people to
sucking
completion.
dick?
If you don't finish in time,
You
like
need
you
to
die.
watch Squid Game.
What do they do? Like give you 3
Wait,
minutes?
Just wait till the VIPs show up.
I thought this game was based on kids games. What kind
It's
of
a
kids
different
game?
kind of. It's a game they're playing in the press box.
Oh
These
shit!
are teenage games.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's 7 minutes in heaven or hell, if you want to put it that way.
Yeah.
Do you think if your life on the line, you could suck someone to completion in 7 minutes?
100%.
Damn.
I've seen enough porn to know what to do.
Are you coming in like hands wet or like what? It's like let's do this, big boy.
Bro, that's how I get ready to lift some heavy weight. I'm like,
So he's gonna
if
chomp
I'm
up.
about to suck some dick to save my life, you gotta get lubed up, bro. You know how you chalk your hands up, or you like get your hands ready to put some chalk on it. Like you're ready to suck some dick for your life.
You gonna stretch them?
I mean, I'm just guessing. I've never done it, but
I feel like
you gonna stretch them lips out too.
I feel like Jonathan would be like, they tell you it's like, I feel like Jonathan would be like, all right, first game, you have to suck this dick for $1 million, and then they'll try to keep talking, give him rules. He's like, say less, let's go. It's like, wait, but you have, don't care.
Oh, if they're gonna turn that into a game, they're gonna be like, all right, you have to do this move, this move, this move, this move, and get him to complete within 7 minutes. Otherwise, you're eliminated.
I mean, if you use teeth, you die.
Oh shit.
That'd be rough. I've had to tell many a lady in the day, like, hey, less teeth. Look, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Less teeth.
Have you ever told anybody more teeth?
No,
No.
Is there an equilibrium in teeth?
an equilibrium. I'm pretty sure that's in your brain.
It would be like, hey, you know what? Make it hurt a little bit.
I guess brain.
Nah. Never
Anyways.
once have I been like, nah, make it sting.
No. Ooh, use more teeth. It's never come out of my mouth.
Oh, okay.
Never.
Oh, okay.
What about you?
wondering.
You like a little pain, a little pleasure?
I'm just saying.
You into that? You a sadist?
Nah, bro. I don't like being hit. I don't like being hurt. So I'm like, ooh.
I'm not coming.
I'm done. I don't want to play anymore.
I'm tapping out on this one.
That's funny, man. Oh, I was gonna let you guys know. I asked my daughter the other day. I'm like, you cussing now? She was like, yeah. I'm like, damn. Surprised it took her this long. She used to always tell me, like, you know, I got a foul mouth. She used to always be like, language, daddy. I'm like, my bad. You know, I'd always.
That's how my nephew was, and then now
Oh,
he
yeah.
says every other word he says is fuck.
Yeah. Well, I always ask her because I've always cussed ever since I was little, you know. So I would ask her as she was growing up. I'm like, "You cussing?" And she'd be like, "No." And then like she'd get older. I'm like, "You cussing?" She's like, "Not out loud, only in my head."
Oh, you're like level up.
Yeah.
I let my nephew drive me around the other day, and he said, "Fucking idiot," like 3 times while we were driving. Like, oh, that guy's a fucking idiot. Look at this fucking idiot.
Yeah.
I swear to God, like he's your seed,
No, he's not.
bro.
You
Like
don't
Jonathan's nephew is like just like Jonathan.
Yeah.
Down to like the cadence of him like talking shit, like his cussing and everything. Like he's Jonathan like 2.0.
It's like my sister.
Yeah. That's crazy, bro.
My sister's a lot like my dad, and I'm a lot like my dad.
Oh my God, yeah, y'all are all like your dad. Like your mom's even like your dad.
I'm a lot like my mom, but
Nah, I think your mom and like dad like rubbed off on each other like personality wise, and like y'all are the amalgamation of like their 2 personalities.
yeah.
Like for like you're like, God damn it, son of a bitch, and then you'll catch yourself like, God damn, I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
Did you say
My mom
amalgamation?
Yeah,
Say it again.
amalgamation.
What the fuck does that mean?
Like
It's
the
a SAT word, bro.
SAT word, yeah, bro. Like the blending of the 2.
Damn. Look, I'm gonna be doing this podcast.
Let me give you a basic gestalt, Joe.
I'm gonna be doing this podcast with you guys.
And learning shit.
Y'all gonna have to keep that shit to a minimum.
What if we could ever get Alex Jones to come on the podcast? Would you let him on?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I want to hear about like the Black Hawk helicopters.
That's
and
an
the
open
gay frogs.
invitation if Alex Jones ever wants to come on the podcast.
On fucking Amp
and,
Theory?
and if y'all have a problem with that, you can suck my butt because I don't give a fuck.
He's a
'Cause,
national treasure.
I like conspiracies and stuff.
Yeah, I would just
You
let
want to
him.
hear about breakaway civilization?
Yeah, I want to hear about the breakaway civilizations.
I want to hear about the interdimensional aliens.
Yeah, the interdimensional aliens.
Oh, we can't
The
call them
Greys,
aliens anymore, bro.
the
That's a
Clockwork
derogatory term,
Oh.
according to Demi Lovato.
Fuck Demi Lovato. I hate him, her, whatever the fuck she is.
She says they.
them.
Oh, she's a
Saying-
they.
She's they them.
Saying that don't call extraterrestrials aliens. Webster's literal definition of alien is an extraterrestrial being.
Yeah.
Then why do we call illegals aliens?
I don't fucking know. I don't call them illegal aliens.
You want to weigh in on this?
I don't know. That's always.
Why are you asking him?
Well, I mean, I
Yeah.
pointed.
Why do you think I'm the expert?
The question was pointed towards you to see if you had a professional
I felt
response.
like you used them as a roundabout to get to me.
No, professional response.
You feel that way
personal
too?
Response.
Roundabouts are only in white neighborhoods. What the fuck?
Yeah, bro.
Look, let me explain because y'all cutting me off. Professional response, personal response. I just want to hear from both of you.
I don't know, but you know, it's really hurtful.
Is it?
Nah, I don't give
Fucking
a fuck.
talk.
Alien sounds
Demi
dope.
Lovato don't care about you. She's like, oh, them illegals, man, they're aliens.
She's like,
but
look, she's like,
people who can-
extraterrestrials aren't aliens. Mexicans are aliens.
Get it right.
Yeah.
You
Hey.
pig.
Yeah. No, I always thought it was dope. I'm not an illegal alien.
I know.
But those who are, pretty dope name.
Good food, bro.
And it didn't sound like it'd be a sick band name. Illegal alien.
Sounds like a like 90s punk.
Right?
Like, yeah.
Yeah, that's dope.
I dig that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's dope.
They're opening up for Green Day.
I think words are just sounds, and we just fucking react to them the way we want to react to them, you know?
All words are made up.
Yeah.
That's a deep cut.
Yeah.
That's true. All words, all laws, all phrases, all interpretations of things are all made up.
Yeah.
You seem like
Take
the kind of kid who did this. Did you ever try to make up your own language as a kid?
No.
Or did you try to learn Klingon?
I know a little Klingon.
You. I almost called you a bad word.
You know, growing up here, like speaking 2 languages, like, because all the Spanish I learned was like from my mom, and you know, she just common Spanish, and then English, like I learned along the way. There was a point in my time, like there was a point in time where sometimes I felt a certain way or wanted to express myself, and I didn't know how to say it in either language. I was just
Damn.
like, yeah, I was just like,
That's a deep cut.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, only knowing like one
yeah.
language.
I felt like
The
it's like
voice
a,
of the voiceless.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I felt it, but I couldn't put it to words because I didn't know how to say it in either language.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I've had feelings like that. But only knowing like one language, it just comes out. Ah!
Fucking white privilege over here trying to relate to me. Couldn't let me have it, could you?
No, couldn't.
He's like, I can relate.
Look, there's two of us on this couch, right? And whatever you say, I can say better.
I can get in the middle and we can have a three-way battle.
No, we got to put him in the middle because he said earlier that he was in between two whites.
It would. Hey, if I'm in the middle and you guys are on the sides, that's a Ritz cracker, baby. It's a peanut butter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You're making me hungry.
Damn.
No,
I'd go for some.
It's too much body and meat to be on that couch together.
I feel like if when we sit on the couch together due to technical difficulties, like I feel like people that are watching us
can feel how uncomfortable
can
it is.
feel how warm it gets.
Oh, very warm.
No,
Very
we
warm.
listened
Yeah,
a
yeah,
little
yeah,
bit. Yeah.
You hear the sizzle.
Yeah. Hey, what?
Cooking with grease now.
All I'm saying is
We're cooking with grease now, baby.
when the Amp Theory goes on tour and if our bus ever loses power during a snowstorm, shit, we sit on the couch together, guys.
It's a very specific scenario.
I'm just saying, if that ever happens and we sit together, bro, we Gucci.
Will the missus let you go on tour, or she can be like, hell no, we got kids and responsibilities we're coming with?
She says as long as I pay the bills, I can do whatever I want.
Dang.
Oh. That doesn't seem like a
Sarah,
very...
do you want to confirm in the comments below?
Yeah, that didn't sound very confident.
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know. That didn't sound very
I think
confident.
it went in his head. He's like, look, I'm going to do what I want, when I want, how I want. I'll still pay the rent, though, and, like, if you need anything, like, I'll take care of you.
Well, you know, I told you guys off camera that I bought a minivan.
Yeah.
And people think I'm joking. Like, when we were there, they were like, oh, hey, you got a minivan now. I'm like, yeah, cool. Like, it takes extra room. And I always say, so if Sarah ever kicks me out, I got somewhere to stay. And everybody laughs. I'm fucking serious. I'm scared for my life.
As you should be.
Yeah, you know, the thing about, and I don't know, I've only been married once. I married a Latina. I just kind of feel like I'm always just slightly...
Looking over your shoulder?
Yeah. Just it's like, and I think it brings
She
passion.
stoked that fear in you. That's good.
Yeah. I have that
He's
passion.
like, nothing gets a dick harder than fear.
Yeah. Bro.
You ain't wrong, but...
Like, sometimes people will be like, oh, hey, Sarah. Oh, well, remember on the podcast? Like, when we were doing it at the house, and we'd be joking, and you guys would be like, oh, hey, Sarah.
Yeah.
Shit, my heart drops a little bit, bro.
You're
I'm
like,
what?
What'd she hear me say this time?
Yeah, no, bro, because, you know, she's a smaller girl, bro. She you can't hear her in the house. So sometimes I'll just be listening to something.
Why is she creeping around her own house?
Nah, bro. I don't know. She says she's not, but I'll turn around and she's like, hey. I'm like, oh, shit. It's like, she's always there, bro. Always watching.
She's like, God is watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, like how you're just like,
Dang.
she's always there.
Yeah.
So you kind of... It's really fucked up. I'm not going to say it. I'll say it off camera.
Oh, great.
Oh?
Yeah.
Now Sarah's going to be like, what did he say?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it has
Yeah.
nothing to do with her. It was
Yeah,
just...
I'm gonna have
it was just
to
gonna be
have
a-
that conversation.
Yeah. No, it's
Thanks, Scott.
nothing to do with her.
thanks.
Just kind of a fucked up comment that I feel is a little off color for even us.
A little too edgy.
Okay.
That's fine.
A little too
Yeah,
soon.
that's not, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm gonna have another daughter here soon.
Yeah.
This will be
Exciting.
three girls, little toxicas. Well, my wife, and then
Oh, okay. I was like, well, you got other kids? What the fuck?
yeah, bro. So that's gonna be crazy.
I can't do math.
Yeah.
Well, I know he will have 4 children,
Yeah.
but he said 3 girls, and I was like,
Well, you know my wife.
yeah.
She still identifies as female.
Oh, okay. Good for her.
Yeah.
Them.
I was bold of her.
Good for they.
Good for they.
It's bold of her to do here in 2021.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. She's not your wife. She's your childbearing birth giver,
Yeah.
chest feeder,
Yep.
She's a birthing person.
birthing person, chest feeder. Yeah.
I tried to birth the baby, but I wasn't allowed to.
Had the baby out of your butt.
Yeah.
Little butt baby.
Butt babies. You know butt babies are real?
Do you raise them or
No.
no?
Oh, wait. You won't get that joke until we react to something later. There's a butt babies joke. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't know.
Alright.
As a little kid, though, like I remember being super innocent, right? Like, because I remember like asked my mom like, where babies come from, and I got the bullshit stork story. But then I was like, nah, there ain't no fucking way. I think after I read Jack and the Beanstalk, I was like, nah, my dad planted a seed inside my mom's stomach, and I thought like the belly button is like where the babies came from.
Yeah.
Still
Wrong
real
kind of
innocent. Still real. Jack of the Beanstalk, man. I was like, my dad planted a seed in this bitch's stomach. I'm gonna come out that bitch's belly button. That's what I thought
Well, at
happened.
least you were halfway correct with the seed.
Yeah.
I always knew penis went into vagina. I felt like
Always?
always knew. I don't know why.
Like even when you're playing with Legos, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah,
like,
I just felt like it made sense. It's like, okay, mine comes out, yours goes in.
I didn't see like a vagina though until like I was like older.
Prude.
When did you lose your virginity? What year? What age?
It's like 2.
2.
No, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, all right. Like I'll rephrase it. Ever since I could remember, like, which I don't really remember things until I was like a little bit older. I felt like I just knew.
Like you just had like a sixth sense, like
Yeah. I just felt like I knew that shit. Now, fucking.
Just because
sticking dick in ass and mouth, though, that was a revelation to me. I was like, what the fuck? You do that?
There's no way.
There's no way. That's creativity.
Hey.
Yeah, but
I don't have anything to say.
no.
Nah, like
You said it all here with dicks and assholes.
no, we're like innocent as an innocent little boy. Because I know you were more innocent than
I'm not
most.
thinking about dicks and assholes.
No, I know that, but like, where did you think babies came from? Because I always knew the stork story was a bullshit.
I had no idea. I didn't even think about that kind of shit.
You
You never were just like, hey, there's a lot of us. Where the fuck did we come from?
Never crossed my mind. I was too busy doing other shit.
Like what?
What was your favorite
Playing
game?
sports and doing boy shit, man.
As a little fucking kid.
I never thought about, oh, did I come out of my mom's pussy? Like, I
No.
didn't think about that kind of shit.
No,
No,
I'm not talking about your mom's pussy. I'm just saying, like, hey, there's a lot of us. Where do we all come from?
I just thought they just grew in people's, or in mom's tummies. I don't know. Like, you would see a pregnant woman and be like, oh, her stomach got big, and then a baby comes out. I never thought about, oh, how did she become pregnant? I thought it was just a natural fucking
Hey,
thing
the
to
first
happen.
time I touched a pregnant like belly, like it reminded me of aliens, like xenomorphs and shit. I was like, ugh, this bitch
do-
about to like burst open.
Yeah, I do want to mention this, like, as an appreciation for women, right? Because I think something that people who don't give birth would ever understand is to like grow something, feel it growing inside of you, it coming out of you, and then it's a person. Ain't that fucking trippy? Like to think
actually
about that,
trippy.
right? Like it's trippy for us because like that will
And
never
it's something
happen
that
to us.
happens every single day, multiple times a day. We don't question age.
Yeah.
It's just crazy how that happens. And also like, we fertilize eggs, and when we think about an egg, like we know that that's the terminology they use, but I think of the fucking little chicken egg, right?
Yeah.
But if you think about it, it's like
Caviar?
an inside egg.
It's a little mushy
Yeah, it's like an inside
area.
egg. Yeah.
That your little semen boys just penetrate and go,
Yeah.
hey, what's up in here? Like,
Yeah, and then-
oh, no, now I'm getting bigger.
Yeah, because
I don't think of it as like that wholesome. I imagine like D-Day and Normandy and all that shit. Like,
Oh,
my-
like they
my-
were
Storming through the gates.
like my seed is like, we're fucking doing it.
Slicing through motherfuckers. Like,
Yeah, bro.
slicing through that egg. Like,
All right, so do
and
you-
then he gets caught. No.
Yeah, bro.
and then you see your buddy with no
my
legs.
seed is Saving Private Ryan, bro. There's only one survivor.
Wait, question though. Do you think it's something where their life like just happens in one day, or do you think it's a thing where like different sizes have different timelines?
Like a fly?
So like, no, like where.
Oh,
where,
like how like we only became conscious like at a certain point.
No,
like,
no,
you
no.
think each step of the way has like its own different like consciousness?
No. What I'm saying is like, you know how they say time on Earth is at a certain speed, and if you like were to spend some time like in a certain part of the like atmosphere or outer
Oh,
space.
if you travel at the speed of light, you age slower.
Yeah. Like that. So do you think that like what is a few minutes to us of like, and then like getting her pregnant?
The
It's
sperm,
really like-
it's like what it's like. to
Sperm
them.
it's like years to them. It's like they're
No, I think
like
it's.
you-
I think it's just one of those things that like biologically, like they don't have
time.
consciousness and they don't have time to develop consciousness. So it's just one of the. They're just a function of life.
Okay.
Some things don't have to have like a. Most of the time, everything has a purpose.
Yeah.
So it's
and
like,
it's just like purpose go.
Yeah.
Because I was kind of thinking it's like, oh, like.
Because if you think about it, is if it doesn't penetrate an egg, it dies off.
Yeah.
So it needs some. It's like kind of like basically sperm or parasites. It has to latch onto something for it to grow, and it grows and like it helps grow into a human being. And if it doesn't, it'll die off.
Yeah.
If it doesn't latch onto something.
Yeah.
Like fucking. So it's basically sperm.
I've seen Look Who's Talking. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you.
Well, because what I had in my head is like, what if like the beginning of their life or their journey is like, you know, you obviously ejaculate, but then it's like a month's journey where they get to know each other. They have different personalities.
I think
some people die along the way.
I think you're thinking of it like a prison break, right? Like they're like held up in your balls.
Prison break.
And then like, you know,
those want to see freedom.
Yeah, like Andy Dufresne, they had to crawl through like a tunnel of shit.
Yeah, and while they're in your
to get to
balls,
freedom.
While they're in your balls, they're talked of the promised land, and they're being told, "Hey, we're about to embark on a journey. Some of us are going to make it. Most of us aren't.
They're listening to that pussy propaganda.
It's like Squid Game.
Yeah, it's like Squid Game.
Yeah, red light, green light.
Red light, fucking green light.
Yeah.
And on the way, you make friends. And like, let's say like we were like 3 sperms, and we're just like, oh, hey guys, I think you're cool. You're cool. We're friends.
Sometimes the sperm betray each other.
Sometimes. Yeah. I feel like Jonathan would betray us to get to the egg faster.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Technically.
Yeah.
You know, anybody who ever feels down about themselves, technically
Jonathan
at one
would be
point,
like,
you were the winner out of millions.
Well, Jonathan would be like, hey,
brothers and sisters.
let's let's band together. You know, let's form an alliance. We're gonna fucking kill these motherfuckers, or we can get to the egg. We're gonna be triplets.
Isn't that true though? Like at some point, everybody was a winner because you became that sperm that won.
And not only that, I always think about my life.
You were the chosen one.
I was Michael Phelps, the tail motherfucker.
Yeah, you know, I always think about my life because it's like my parents are from different parts of Mexico, right? So they were born like in different parts of in different states and everything.
Yeah.
They only met because they migrated to a certain point in California, right? They never married, right? So it's like, what are the chances of these? And I'm the only kid they had. And they never married. They literally just had me, and that's it. You know, it's like, damn, the chances of me being born are so fucking crazy.
Life finds a way.
Yeah, yeah. It's like I was meant to be here. You know, like this podcast was all meant to happen. It's like everything
is predestined.
While I've been staring at you, I'm about to start calling you Steven.
Steven?
You look like the Mexican Doctor Strange with the gray right here. It's sexy as fuck.
Does he have cool powers?
Doctor Strange, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got magic.
Yeah.
Can stop time and shit.
Reverse time.
Reverse time.
Like a reverse time?
Yeah.
Damn.
So if you wanted to, you could actually look back. Okay, if you could look back on
at the time you were conceived.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd want to watch that.
I thought that's what you were going.
No. I was actually going to be like, if you wanted to, you can go back and like watch all the cool shit that you did. And then you can also like make fun of yourself for like the crying you did along the way.
I didn't cry a lot.
Oh, the crying after sex that you did.
Yeah.
That was all private, so nobody was there.
But you'll know.
You can go back and watch the
You
time
go
that
back
you
and
woke
watch
up
that.
in that bathroom and thought that we left you.
Hey, so here's another cool little thought experiment. Let's say we found a way to go back in time.
Shit.
And you go back in time, right? And you talk to yourself. But let's say you had to convince yourself that you're you from the future. What would be the one thing that you would have to tell yourself to convince you that you are you from the future?
I'd stab my younger self and then show him my future scar.
Wait.
Yep.
But you can't go... Oh, you would stab...
Mm-hmm.
I would
kinda
tell
fucked
him
up.
something that only I knew. But I'm not going to say out
What would
loud.
it be?
Like, I would think of something that was really weird and really awkward that happened to me and only I would know. And then I would be like, bro, remember that one time when this happened? Like, oh, goddamn, you're me.
Pinky in the ass. That's what it was.
Yeah.
No,
Remember that
everybody
time?
knows about that.
So you got discipline and get the pinky in your butt. What? Who told you that?
What?
You told me that.
Yeah. No, yeah, that would be crazy.
Yo, imposter.
I don't know. If there was like, if there was something that I had to say to myself, I'd be like, I don't know. Like, remember when you broke your back and you couldn't breathe, and I would bring up like everything that I saw like the day that I broke my back.
I feel like I'd be too emo to convince myself. I'd be like, Peter, come on, man. And he's like, I don't even care.
I would have to go back and be like, don't let that bitch ass host Scott talk shit to you. You can easily break him in half. Like you're Bane, he's Batman's left nut.
Oh shit.
Oh, we're going. See, I was thinking like we're going
Don't let that pussy punk you.
I'm thinking we're going like further.
That or be like
further, like little
like
kid
when
back
you put
in
my
time,
ass,
you know?
when you put me on my ass, like when I was a spina bifida baby, I would know about that and I would block it and then reverse judo throw you. And then our lives may have been different. There could have been a butterfly effect, and I was the cool one that had sex with all the girls.
Hey, trust me, you're not missing out on like a whole bunch of sex. It's not that good.
It wasn't that impressive.
It's really good.
Honestly, I would go back and like. Obviously, I couldn't go back and change if obviously if you go back, you're not gonna be able to change things.
Yeah.
And I don't think I would want to change things. But if I would give myself advice, it'd be like, don't give a fuck about what any of these motherfuckers think or say. Like, none of it fucking matters. Just when I was younger. None of it matters. They're all fucking douchebags.
Yeah, ain't school, like I was gonna say high school, but ain't school just like the worst concept? It's like stick all these self-conscious people that are trying to figure shit out into one building.
Through all this hormonal shit.
Yeah, and also you never know, like, because you might have had a good upbringing, but then they put you in a room with fucking Jack that got his ass whooped by his dad this whole fucking time, and now he just wants to take out his aggression on you. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. What would be so? That would be the advice you would give yourself.
Don't take to heart what these stupid motherfuckers are saying at all.
Yeah. What advice would you give yourself?
I'm like, it's only middle school, it's only high school. Don't worry about a girlfriend. Just try to get your dick wet. Tell me I'm wrong.
Well, I came in with the sage wisdom. Scott's like, get your dick wet, son.
Yeah. Nah,
pussy,
bro. That right there honestly beats the sex talk that my dad gave me when I was like 12 years old. He was like, "Hey,
you know what? Okay,
I'm gonna tell you exactly what this motherfucker said." And Dad, if you're listening, you know you said this shit. He was like, "I just want you to know, son. These girls out here are dirty." I was like, okay,
ain't wrong.
He's like, these girls are dirty. He's like, if you're gonna be fucking these nasty girls, he's like, you better wear a condom. And you know what?
Wrong.
He's like, you know what? To be safe, you better wear two. And I was like,
ain't wrong.
Hey, here's a quick question though. Do you wear a condom?
Next topic.
Didn't even help for shit.
No, okay. So first of all, I haven't worn a condom since 2008.
Damn.
I've had a lot of sex, but I've also been very particular.
Yeah, I think that was while Boston Red Sox were still in their slump.
That's what back when Obama was promising hope and change.
Oh, I was promising hope and change too.
Oh shit,
You're
man.
doing a lot of hoping, I see.
Oh, it was a lot of
he
no changing though.
No, he be hoping all the time.
No. That was a really religious period of my life where I was praying a lot,
bro.
that there would be no children's.
Bro, I remember he'd be like, "Oh, let's go to church," but the whole time, but then we go to church, he'd be trying to like fucking mac on bitches and shit. I'm like, dog, you ain't here for the Holy Spirit, motherfucker.
Nah, I'm there for the body of Christ.
Oh shit.
I'm there for the front hugs.
Man, I'd be like, damn, bro. You over here, like, I'm over here trying to pray and shit. I was like speaking in multiple tongues and shit. You be over here, like,
no.
well,
apparently, Scott's the one that's been speaking in tongues in church, apparently.
Nah. I feel really bad. There was this girl I went to church. The very first time I went to church.
What did you do to her?
She
said I feel really bad.
I feel bad because she died.
Oh my God, what did you do to her?
No,
you mean like that?
So I went to church, and this girl, like, it was my first time at this church, and like I was like, this a little cool, a little weird, but whatever. Like, I wasn't used to being like at a youth group. I wasn't used to being like around kids like my age, right? And then this girl, she was like, "Hey, like, you really cool." I was like, "Yeah, like, you all right?" And she was like, I think you're really cute. I was
Hey,
like,
you alright?
I was like, yeah, it's like, whatever, you
Wow,
know.
so
you're not
Mac
wrong.
Daddy.
I was like, you're not wrong. And she was like, I want you to be my boyfriend. And I was like,
Oh, she's moving fast.
So immediately I went from being like, kind of like aloof to like, hey, no, I don't know you, all that kind of shit. And she's like, and then she started begging me to be her boyfriend. I was like, nah, I can't do that. Like,
I hate his
Brett's
fucking
whatever.
stories, bro.
And then,
He's like, she was begging me. She's
No,
like,
she
please, I would do anything.
literally, she was like, I just think you're so cool, so cute. Like, I want you to be my boyfriend, please. I'm like, nah. And then I transferred schools, and I ran into her. And she was like, oh my God, like, let me talk to you. Like, chased me through, like, the cafeteria.
Were you running?
I was, like
Like the
speed walking.
Beatles?
I was speed walking.
The Beatles. Of
Was she ugly?
She just wasn't my type.
You know
I
what?
don't mean nothing.
Can you bleep names out?
What happened at this period? What about you going back to you? So just get your dick wet.
This would have been.
Want to get your dick wet? The Holy Spirit.
This would have been a fatal attraction, man. Like, I
You
don't
might have
know.
fallen in love.
Maybe. Do you remember? Her name was. Can you bleep this out? I mean, I doubt.
Tell me later.
She went to our school. Like, you probably knew her.
You said she died?
She died our junior year. Starts with a J.
Wait, why did she die?
She was sick.
Oh.
Oh, I have
So-
no idea.
So okay, so yes, like she really did like say all that stuff, and I felt and that's when I like turned it on. I was like, nah, I'm serious, I can't do that. And then she chased me around at school, and I was like, nah, I definitely can't do this. But I remember when she passed away, someone made fun of her, and I like defended her. Right, I was like, I didn't want to be her boyfriend. I didn't want anything to like really do with her. But I was like, you can't make fun of somebody who just like died, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Unless
And
you're a
the-
terrible fucking person.
And the person who was like, oh, you liked her? I'm like, there's nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Like, this person's dead.
Yeah.
But
What the fuck is wrong with kids?
bro, I mean,
fucking
I
savages.
did and said some shitty things as a kid. Like, even as like a little kid. Like, I stole like candy, I stole toys and shit. Like, I was that kind of kid. But I never make fun of somebody who died.
I would make fun of somebody who died, but I wouldn't steal shit. So
You've never stolen anything? Except my heart.
I stole a thing of Skittles from a corner store one time when I was 8. I was scared out of my fucking mind. All the time I ever stole anything.
they taste good though.
Oh, yeah, they did.
They taste
Bro, I-
better
it
because
tastes
you
like
didn't
freedom.
earn them.
Bro, I was really religious, like in school and shit. And I remember I was in middle school. I was hungry as hell, bro. I was super hungry. And the guy was like refilling the vending machines, and he just left a bag of chips right there. So I fucking grabbed that shit, put it in my bag. And he's all like, "Hey, did you grab that shit?" And I was like, "Nah." And he's like, "Hmm." And he like left. Bro, I felt so bad. I threw away the chips without even eating them.
What?
Oh, no, pussy.
I was just a good guy, bro. I was just, just a genuinely good guy.
I've had those genuinely good moments.
Do it with some genuinely good chips, too.
Shit.
I was hungry as hell too.
He probably got like those the bugles.
I went to the
Bugle, the bugles. He got the bugles, and he was like,
Hey,
"Nah."
what's wrong with bugles?
He's like,
Bugles are good.
He's like, "I don't want these." I used to only eat my bugles if I put them off my fingertips. I'm like,
That's how you're supposed to eat them.
I went to the bathroom, bro. I got my knees and I prayed for forgiveness.
Did it
"Did
work?
you do some Hail Marys?"
Nah, I just prayed for forgiveness.
Did it work?
Nah. He still holds that shit against me.
Well, shit, man. We're hour 31 in. How y'all feeling?
Let's go ahead and call it. It's getting late. We got other shit we got to do.
Yeah.
Cool.
No, I think this is great. Next week's another big milestone, episode 30. You know, that's 3 decades of work. No, that's not really. That's not how it works. But 30, that's a big milestone.
Bro, before we end, and I know nobody's gonna listen. I think it's fucking crazy that we've been doing this since March and we got like 6,000 subs over.
Yeah.
That's fucking insane.
Almost 1.5 million views.
Yeah. And if you guys are still watching, we appreciate it for
yeah.
sure.
Much appreciate.
I think we're at a point where we've kind of strayed from asking you guys to like and subscribe and share, but
Yeah.
I mean, we're at a point where this is starting to be like really kind of real to us, as a real possibility of us being able to do this. And, if you're making it to this part of the podcast, you're definitely a part of that because We seize the fucking analytics. Not a lot of you motherfuckers get here.
But some of you do.
But some of y'all do.
Once in a while.
And we appreciate it.
And so for those that listen this far in, we've announced a little announcement that when we hit 10,000 subs, we're thinking of doing a 24-hour live stream of mainly K-pop stuff. We might throw in and mix and match a couple other things, but
we're gonna do some hardcore shit.
We may change a couple of things for them, but when we hit 10,000 subs, we're going to do some kind of big live stream for sure.
Yeah.
And also look forward to, in a couple of weeks, when we do episode 31, we dress up. Halloween. That'll be fun. Mm-hmm. All week, we're going to be in our costumes for reactions, so pick your shit wisely.
Yeah. Now that I kind of know where you guys' mind's at, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. We're going to be wrestlers.
If we go as wrestlers, I already know who I'm going as, and my face will be painted.
Who you gonna be?
Sting.
Kevin Owens?
Sting.
I ain't gonna tell you who it is.
It's gonna be Sting.
Sting ain't got no beard.
He ain't gonna be Sting.
You gonna be Diesel?
Goldust.
Tune into episode.
Bro, you could be Scott Hall. You could be Razor Ramon.
Could be Giant Gonzalez.
Yeah, bro.
Oh shit.
Put a fucking toothpick in that mouth. Like,
hey yo.
It's either gonna be me or the bad man.
Anyways. Guys, thank you for listening this far in. We love you so much. Thank you for listening for 29 episodes, 30 plus weeks to this, and all the different other things you guys watch. But especially to the people who watch this far in, because there are some of you. It's not a lot. We understand that because it's an hour and a half in. It's mainly for us, so I can look back in 30 years and be like,
my
we're
future
fucking stupid.
My future kids are gonna watch this. I'm like, damn, Dad, you were like.
Instead of telling stories, I'm gonna be like, here, you want to learn about me? You gonna watch this shit.
Yeah, exactly. Be like, hey, I don't want to talk to you, kid. I'm on the internet.
Be like, look me up, bro.
Look me up.
Do you know who the fuck I am?
You know, at one point we had 6,000 subscribers and 1.5 million views. Like, okay, Grandpa, let's go to sleep. No, you stupid little bitch.
I used to be somebody.
I used to thought I used to be something.
I was a contender rock.
Anyways,
thank you.
Me, Peter, Petty Secrets of it.
Oh, goddamn. Fuck you.
Petty Secrets! Woo! That was dope. I can't believe you remember that.